going to talk about building your team, working together, right? Some of you are individual entrepreneurs, right? So you might not be able to have a large team that's helping you do all these things. But what are these different ways that you can structure yourself so that you are able to build an effective team and you're not doing it all by yourself? Next slide. Next slide. Right, so there are 3 frameworks that you can use for building your team. There's the do-it-yourself, right? And the issue with doing it everything yourself is that in the early stages of your business, it's cost effective, it's great. But as you try to start to grow and scale, what you're going to find that it's exhausting and it's not the most efficient way to work, right? So there are 2 other ways that you can think about it. You can start to outsource certain parts of your business, right? So earlier we talked about, some key partners when you're thinking about your operations model. One thing that you can start to think about is whether you want to outsource some of the things, right? You can hire freelancers, you can hire other companies, and sometimes freelancers are a bit more applicable for your business, right? Or you can direct source, which is, typically what a lot of people do. You hire people on contract, you hire people, full time. But sometimes people forget that you can also hire through contracts, and you can also hire volunteers and interns. So sometimes, people are willing to work for you, either for free, or if you can pay your interns, please pay them, even if it's just a small stipend. It's not easy, right? So if you can, even if it's just, paying for data, paying for little things, those people are very, very valuable resource. And you might find out that those are the people that end up being your most valuable staff. They might start out as interns and volunteers, and they end up working for you full time. So explore the different ways that you can kind of build a team that's sustainable for the business. Someone said we need volunteers or interns to work with us. Please, I think I saw somebody that was in recruitment in the comments. So if that's something that you can help Heritage with, please hit her up. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. So this is an example that we have. We've created a bunch of examples for you. So make sure that you kind of check that out. Sorry, could you go back to the example? I just want to talk about that a little bit. Right, so this is an example of, some different ways that you could think about your key activities and how you could think about this framework and how you can do it. So let's say somebody's an influencer who sells video sponsorships to local businesses, right? There are different things that they need to be able to do that. They need to produce the content. They need to sell the sponsorship packages. They need to manage the client. So, if they're doing DIY or a combination of different things, these are how they could think about it. So you could also think about that for your businesses using, that key activity model.